Why hello there everyone, my name is Jacob and welcome back to Eminem Hub, the channel where we do reactions, we do reviews, we do rankings, and yes, we're here with a Eminem tournament with songs from 2009 and onwards. And I did a randomized list of 32 songs from this era, so we're going to be doing a tournament. We're going to see which song comes out on top. This is going to be interesting. Let's get into it. So beginning with Cold Wind Blows versus 3 AM, of course. Which song is actually better? Oh, I think I'm going to give it to Cold Wind Blows, guys. I think Cold Wind Blows is the better song here. Let me know what you think. 3 AM is still a very insane song. I just think the chorus is better on Cold Wind Blows, personally. Both very good subject matter. So, Cold Wind Blows goes through to the next round. We've now got Crack a Bottle versus 𝐭𝐤𝐬𝐬. I think we know. 𝐭𝐿𝐤𝐬𝐬, it's not that bad song. It's probably underrated, if anything, but Crack a Bottle is a much better song. It's a banger, of course, with so many names on there with 50 Cent and Dr. Dre. You just got to give it to Crack a Bottle there. Now, another pretty easy one. We're going to get some easy matchups, of course, in this first round of song names. In Your Head versus Evil Twin. In Your Head, while it might sound okay on the ear, I do not rate this song whatsoever. Really lazy sample with not much changed from the original In Your Head song. In Your Head, you know what I mean. But Evil Twin is a much better song. You got that. We'll talk about it as we go along, but you got that back and forth between Eminem and his Evil Twin. I think this is probably the better version of Guilty Conscience 2, along with My Darling. I'm not sure if My Darling is in this. Hopefully it is. Alright, Evil Twin moves on. Next up, we've got I Will versus Trouble. Now, Trouble isn't really a song, it's more a skit. There's actually, I had a big discussion with some Eminem fans. People can't decide if this is a song or a skit, because it's not labeled as a skit, but it's not really a song either. It's more like a teaser to Guilty Conscience 2. So, I'm gonna go with I Will. Much better song. You got the mini Slaughterhouse reunion. I talked about a lot of the music to be murdered by songs on my recent video. If you want to check that out, I did a little bit of a retrospective. I really enjoyed that. If you guys enjoyed that video, I really want to make another one on the Marshall Mathers LP. So if you came for that, drop a like. I Will moves along. We got Fool versus No Love. This is a really good matchup. You've got Fool, which Eminem's on an ultra high with dissing people, and just this is a song that really shows his GOAT status, in my opinion. No Love, crazy song with Lil Wayne on it. Lil Wayne's one of the GOATs, in my opinion. I think he's probably top 6 rappers of all time. I'm not sure if he's 5, but he is up there. No Love is a banger. I'm gonna go No Love. I don't know about that one, guys. Fool could have easily gone through. Beautiful versus Stepdad. I think Stepdad maybe is a touch overhated. I think it's just a fun song. It's nothing crazy though. It's not Beautiful, of course. Beautiful is one of Eminem's best songs in recent times. So it's got to go to Beautiful. I say recent times. 2009 is like... Wait, 2009? That's like going to be almost 20 years old. Tone Deaf versus Hello. Hello, I think, is an easy choice here. I don't really like Tone Deaf that much. Bad Parts from Baghdad, of course, goes through over These Demons. These Demons is just a little bit of a... It's just a whatever song from Music to be Murdered by Side B. Bad Parts from Baghdad is Bad Parts from Baghdad. What can you say? Alright, boys. We got Brand New Dance versus Godzilla. Look, Brand New Dance, I actually really like it. The beat's funny as heck, and it's just a really funny song about the late Christopher Reeves. Respect, of course, but it's very dark humor. Godzilla is also a banger. You got Juice WRLD, and you got Eminem, just technical wizardry, of course. Brand New Dance, I don't know. We'll go Godzilla, but it's closer than some might think. Underground versus Habits. Underground's got some real... Underground has some crazy rhyme schemes. I think Habits has soured a little bit on me, I will say, but I really like the last verse of Habits in particular. But I think Underground is the better song, even though I don't love the chorus, I will say. Unaccommodating and Head Honcho, some recent songs. I think I'm going to go unaccommodating on this one. Head Honcho, I just think it's a bit of a mid-serving of Eminem song. So, Easy Mill, he just goes a different language on it. I don't speak that language, so I don't know what he's saying. So, unaccommodating. Young May actually has a decent feature as well. Berserk and Cinderella Man is a banger. You know, I I've only recently started listening to it again, and it's a banger. But Berserk is hilarious, and I love it too. Cinderella Man, Cinderella Man. Oh, it's kind of a banger. The Monster versus Normal. We'll go the Monster there. I'm not a fan of Normal, really. We got Asshole, and we got Road Rage. Both not very good, in my opinion. A-Hole is, I don't even know. Road Rage sucks, though. Like, it's just whichever sucks more. Road Rage sucks, so. Road Rage probably has one of the worst choruses. I keep going on about it, I need to stop. Okay, Buffalo Bill easily wins this one over Those Kind of Nights. And, ooh, Legacy. I really like Legacy. Legacy's a good song from Marshall Mathers LP2 versus Must Be the Ganja, though. It is Must Be the Ganja, guys. Must be the ganja, marijuana. I might go Legacy, you know. I like the chorus as well from that lady. That's the first round done. I wonder what's going to win. I actually don't know. I don't know what's going to win. Cold Wind Blows versus Crack a Bottle. That's a good matchup. Cold Wind Blows has that awesome instrumental, even if it's not completely original, because it's, you know, 3AM's instrumental. But I get the link, of course, between Relapse and Recovery there. Crack a Bottle is a banger, though. But I think Cold Wind Blows means a little bit more to me. So we'll go that. Next up, we got Evil Twin versus I Will. And I think we're going to go Evil Twin here. I Will is still a really good song and a crazy verse from Eminem on that. And some of the Slaughterhouse guys as well. But we will go with Evil Twin there. Now we got No Love versus Beautiful. And unfortunately, No Love has to go out because Beautiful is absolutely a banger. I heard Beautiful was like the last song Eminem was going to write. I think that's what I heard. Like, if there was one song he was going to finish his career with, it was Beautiful, and you understand it when you're listening to it. The fact I might be done with rap and need a new outlet, you know? He might be done, but he definitely was not. Alright, Hello versus Bagpipes from Baghdad, and I enjoy Bagpipes from Baghdad a little bit more than Hello. Hello's still a banger though. Godzilla versus Underground. I'm gonna go Godzilla over Underground there. I just don't really like the Underground chorus, whereas Godzilla has a much more solid hook from Juice WRLD. Unaccommodating and Cinderella Man. I'm gonna go with Cinderella Man. Unaccommodating. Has the chorus, again, kind of lets Unaccommodating down, unfortunately. Next up, we have The Monster versus Your... That wasn't very nice. And The Monster is clearing that one for sure. You know, The Monster gets underrated a little bit just because it's like a... I know it's overrated in the sense where it was overplayed but by Eminem fans, I think it's underrated because it is that. But it's certainly a better song than Love the Way You Lie, in my opinion. Definitely Eminem's verses. Buffalo Bill versus Legacy. I'm going to go Buffalo Bill here. I think it fits the Relapse album a lot better. But Legacy's still a banger, so this is the quarterfinals. We're in the quarterfinals, guys. Cold Wind Blows versus Evil Twin. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? Both are insane songs. Both are some of the best in recent times. I think Cold Wind Blows definitely more emotional and hits the beats a little bit better. But Evil Twin, man, is just technical mastery. You got that inner conflict between Slim Shady and Eminem. I'm going to go Evil Twin. But I understand if you went with Cold Wind Blows. Beautiful's gonna win this one, of course. Beautiful probably will win. Godzilla versus Cinderella Man. We'll go Godzilla again. It's just, it is crazy, and we do forget how crazy that song was when it released. So we will go with Godzilla, even if, you know, if you play it on the aux, I think you'll probably go with Cinderella Man instead. The Monster versus Buffalo Bill. I'm going to go Buffalo Bill again. It's so underrated. It's so underrated. Evil Twin versus Beautiful. We're going to go Beautiful. Unfortunately, Evil Twin does lose out. Godzilla versus Buffalo Bill. Godzilla's way less meaningful than Buffalo Bill. I'm sorry. It fits Relapse so better. It's got, obviously, Buffalo Bill referencing the serial killer from Silence of the Lambs. So, I don't know. It just fits a lot better, and I really like the song, of course. Whereas Godzilla is more of like a big single. It really is more of a single rather than fitting into Music to Be Murdered By. That's my opinion, but yeah. And I think Beautiful does win this. It's actually Relapse songs, of course, that get into the semi-finals, or the finals, sorry. So Beautiful wins. I kind of wish it wasn't there so we could see a different answer, but Beautiful wins. Buffalo Bill went on a run that no one expected. Buffalo Bill went far. So maybe there's some hot takes in there. If you want to see more tournaments, maybe we can do a live stream. That could be some fun. We got some really good videos coming up soon. So yeah, stay keen. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.